Hey crafters, well I am back and we are going to go ahead and finish up on this album. I've got the other decorations and things ready to go. So let's get into it. I'll show you what I've done. I actually, while we were gone, I ended up putting in pattern paper into the spine, and this was cut at 1 inch, and I'm sorry, 1/2 inch by 6 7/8. 1/2 inch by 6 7/8. Personally, I would start at 1 inch, but if your spine is too tight, then you might have to go down to, instead of the 1/2 inch, you go down to 3/8 of an inch. Just whatever works best for you. And then what I also did is I got my flaps on here, and I've got it decorated with one of the cut-aparts, and it is backed by with the parchment paper, and of course I inked all the way around. I did pop this up. I wanted it to come off a little bit from this background because most of this is somewhat dark, and you know, I was thinking about it. I may come back and do something a little bit to brighten it up, maybe like a bow, or maybe even some enamel dots if I have them that are a little bit brighter. But it's very simple. I used a 1/2 inch. I did a 1/2 inch piece of paper that was 3 7/8, because this is 4 inches. So a 1/2 inch by 3 7/8, and I did that all the way going down. And then on the back of here, what I ended up doing is this is 3/4 of an inch by 3 7/8, and this is, don't remember off the top of my head. I wanted to put a little bit more. That is 3 3/4 by 3 7/8. I wanted to use that because I wanted to put a little bit more blue into that background. So it just sits down like that. I thought because it's a folio, I may just leave it like that, not without any anything else in it. But we'll see once it comes together. The other thing that I may do, if it doesn't stay together how I would like it, I may end up putting punching in a hole through here and a hole through the back, and then just using some blue ribbon to close it. So, which is very easy to do, but I'm not going to do it if I don't have to. All right, so we're going to do this page, which is actually going to be very similar or the same as this page. So you'll know how to do this for both of your pages. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out, we have our waterfall here with all our pieces down here. So what we're going to do is go ahead, and I normally do not ink my cut apart or the papers when they go down into the photo, the flip flat photo waterfall. But because this is a darker paper and we're putting it on darker paper, I'm going to ink these. I think it'll be just to be a better presentation. So I hope you're enjoying putting this together, this little folio. Remember, it doesn't have to be this paper collection. It can be any one that you have. I think this would be a real good little project to use with leftover, I was going to say fabrics, leftover paper or collections that you have. I'm going to do this as well. All right, so what I'm going to do is go down here. I want to check something. My other ones were all cut. Yeah, they were all cut like 1/8 of an inch too long. Don't know what I did. So I'm just going to snip all of them, make it a lot faster. Be sure to check out Country Craft Creations website on Facebook. It's Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations. Lots of announcements that go on there. Tamara always has some kinds of neat events going on, whether it's the in-person retreat to online retreats. I believe she's even doing the New Year's Eve scrap along this year as well. Not sure. I haven't seen the announcement, but I saw something about last year's and something else coming up saying that, oh yeah, they were going to do it again, but no announcements yet. But, the thing about it is that it's a very good, crafty community. It's a safe community. Okay, so we're putting those all down like that, giving myself a little bit of an edge around, and I'm going to go ahead and do this all the way down. That's my first thing I'm going to do. This one is just a little funky. There we go. I can't believe that Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of that is so close. Well, I just started a new craft this year. I used to do it when I was in high school, but very minimally. Was cross stitch. So I started doing cross stitch actually the week of 4th of July, because that's the week I was on vacation. And I stitched a couple of things, and oh my gosh, the more I delve into this world of cross stitch, there are so many people out there that do cross stitching, and they do these fun finishes and really great little things. So at some point or another, maybe I'll share some of those things, but for now, I'm good right where I am. Not sharing anything because I'm not too sure of my talents in that way. All right, so then we're going to be putting this onto the back of this, and this is going to be 3 7/8 across, and I believe it's 4 it's 3 7/8. Oh, it's 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. How about that? We're going to put that down there. Do we have those edges? Always remember that anytime I do any matting is always 1/8 inch smaller than the last measurement. The only time that I change that is sometimes with different projects, if I need more of the paper to show, whether it's the matting paper or the cardstock. But normally then the furthest I go with that is 1/4 of an inch below. So let's see about this. I think this one is good. Let me see if it'll still fold okay. Let me know down in the comments below if you are going, or is it on this weekend? Oh my gosh. You are going or you have gone to the fall retreat at Country Craft Creations. Love to know about it. I wasn't there last year, but I was there the year before. This is very fun. All right, there you go, guys. So you see we have the 1/2 inch down there. We then have our pattern paper coming down here too. Then we're going to come and put this one on our front cover. The other thing to remember that you can do to give yourself more space is that you can actually put a booklet underneath this waterfall, so that it could be a booklet or tags just for photos, or it could be a booklet of memories, something that can be done also. Now we're gonna layer these together. I love this parchment. I don't like it as much on its own, but I love it once it's been inked. I think it looks so vintage and so antique. Just really, oh, I just love it. So just inking that around. I already did those. I have this over here, and I don't know why I like to turn it sideways. I always do though. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to put that down right onto here, but we are going to put some pop, well, not dots, but pop-up foam stickers. You know, I always laugh at myself when I get into YouTube. It's the things that are so common for me to say. When I'm put on the spot, I can't remember what the name of it is. So I apologize if I frustrate any of you with all my umming and ahhing. I don't mean to. Just, you know, chalk that one up to my memories going. And it's funny, I was talking with someone the other day, and we were talking about, I can't remember what I did yesterday, but I can remember someone's name from high school or elementary school, and I haven't seen them in, you know what, 40 years or something. I said long-term memory is so much better than my short-term. So, guys have any great ideas for building your memory or doing better at it, please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. The other thing, tell me in the comments below, are you a pumpkin spice Starbucks person, or are you're like, no, can't wait till that's over with. I don't want to hear about pumpkin spice anymore. Well, I love pumpkin spice. I don't have it every day or anything like that, but I at least have one during the season. But usually not more than one, only because of the calories and fat and everything in it. So yeah, that's how it goes. So all right, we've got this one done. So the only thing that's left to do with this is to go ahead and put the glue down. And again, this makes the belly band, so it is loose underneath. and you'll have plenty of room. You'll have plenty of room to put booklets or tags or items underneath there. Ooh, that happened to me before when I was doing this. It's like it moved on me. But you can see if you just took any kind of tag, easily would go underneath here. You can even put pictures underneath there or journaling for the time that you spent together. All right, so that's how easy this all is to put together, is just putting those few pieces together. And again, I didn't use any magnets in here, but you certainly can. And or if you wanted to put you know, a strap that goes up and make this the top of your strap, this would be cute, and put your magnet underneath here, and then on your bottom page there. I think that would be great. But this is a cute little folio that you can share gift giving time. And yeah, there we go. So thank you very much for joining me with this tutorial, and I will see you in the next video. We're going to be doing something with this paper collection a little bit different, and I will see you then. Thanks so much for spending your time with me. Bye.